Since I just recently rebuilt all my Mission Deep Free sets from Alpha Team, it seems like a good time to bring out this set for Mission Deep Sea. There's some interesting stuff going on in here, so let's take a closer look. This is set number 4796. Ogel Mutant Squid. Retailed for $10 back in 2002 with a whopping 62 pieces in total. I found this particular set, box, instructions and all, for $10 at a garage sale, the same garage sale that I found my other Alpha Team Mission Deep Sea set that's been haunting my shelves for forever now. It includes one minifigure, Ogel himself, interestingly enough. The bad guy vehicles of Alpha Team are consistently pretty interesting, at the very least. This one definitely lives up to that, and I actually think it looks pretty good, especially for $10. It seems quite sizable, making use of a lot of very large pieces. But before we get into the build itself, let's take a look at Ogel. If you watched the entire, half-hour spectacle that was revisiting Alpha Team Mission Deep Freeze, you might be wondering, has this guy changed at all? The only thing that has changed is his hook, which appears in trans red throughout the Mission Deep Sea sub-theme. One of the best parts about Mission Deep Sea is that Ogel actually was a fairly common character. He appears in 4 sets altogether, and it was nice to get the big bad that easily, whereas in Mission Deep Freeze, you get the one overpriced big bad set. As far as a figure with no printing beyond the face goes, this guy looks pretty great. It's good, subtle design. Of course, would have loved to see some sort of printing, but honestly, works pretty effective as it is. As for the set itself, it's pretty simple. It articulates exactly where you'd expect it to. These rotors can rotate. The tentacles can be bent in any which way. The tentacles are awesome, by the way. This is broken down into 3 different parts, all used primarily as dinosaur dragon tails. That's right, we don't get dragons anymore because castle isn't a thing. These mandibles on the squid also move up and down. It's very respectable, and like I said, exactly what you'd expect. This windscreen in the back is easy enough to take off, and of course, Ogel can sit inside his mutated squid and control it. From the back, fits in there pretty well. That's the look there. Considering this is made up of some 62 pieces, I'm very happy with how this looks. It is terrifying, as the bad guy vehicles in Alpha Team for some reason tend to be. Now, because this is Cheesy Studios, we do have to talk about rare pieces. And there's a number of noteworthy ones in this set. Right up here in front is a transparent green spear. So this is included in 7 sets altogether, 6 of which are actually Alpha Team Mission Deep Sea. The other one is the Citadel of Orlon from Knight's Kingdom 2, the only Knight's Kingdom set I didn't get from that original wave. Obviously, these transparent red pieces are bound to draw your eye. I was like, are those real? So this bottom windscreen actually only comes in one other set, which is another Mission Deep Sea set, and that's Ogel's Subshark. This top one is surprisingly more common, being produced as late as 2013 in a Galaxy Squad set. There's also this special printed, I'm just realizing now it is not printed, and that because I got scammed. And I can only imagine that the seller is just laughing their head off right now because they walked away with a 20-cent part and I am left here with, what is this? But anyway, there's supposed to be a print on that. And that would have only come in one other set, and then that print was reused on a different colored brick in another Mission Deep Sea set. I'm a little sad now. I'll get over it. The one other feature of the set is that it technically can break into 2 modules. You got an escape pod and a Sarlacc pit? Yeah. Of course, we've got to take a look at this box. 61 pieces. 61 pieces. It says 61 pieces here. I gotta double check. Brick set says 62 pieces. Bricklink says 56 in a minifigure. So legs, torso, chest plate, head, helmet, visor, 62. All right, box got it wrong. That's kind of exciting. Not important, but interesting nonetheless. And then up the top, we've got our cast of characters. Ogel is highlighted here in the middle of all the Alpha Team people. I was trying to see if it was like alphabetical or something. It's not. Oh yeah, he shows up in the same place in this box too. So it's consistent. On the back, if you can ignore the tape, there's actually 2 alternate builds featured here. Both are absolutely terrifying, and I respect that. We definitely need to take a look at the instructions here. So on the first page, we have the complete lineup of sets, except the poly bags, because there's a ton of them, and our retail exclusive aquatic mech. So as you can see here, I don't know, I think that's one of the best looking sets, and I love the base. The base is great. We've got a code game that we can play if we visit lego.com from 2002. 14 steps and the build is done. Pretty easy. We also get a comic here. Bit, Zow, Clink. Amazing, riveting stuff. And then there's those crazy alternate builds on the back. Small, simple set, and I like it. I think this one just is more interesting than Alpha Team Aquatic Mech. This looks like what it claims to be, a mutant squid. I love that this theme embraced this underwater setting. Bad guy vehicle design throughout these last 2 sub-themes of Alpha Team is spot on. I greatly appreciate it. It's fantastic to get the big bad guy in such an affordable set. There's enough rare pieces here to keep me satisfied, and I enjoy playing with these tentacles. No matter what formation you put them in, this thing is still terrifying. That's beautiful. I'm not expecting anyone after seeing this review to just jump out on Bricklink and pick up the first Ogel Mutant Squid they can buy. So if there's one piece of advice I can leave you with, it's to look at your local garage sales, because you can find cool stuff for cheap. Maybe even with the boxes and instructions. I found this in the middle of nowhere, Minnesota. So if stuff like this, with the box and instruction in decent shape, still exists from 20 years ago, there's probably something around your hometown too. That's it. That's all I've got for this time. I hope you enjoyed another Alpha Team Mission Deep Sea review. I don't know if I'll be picking up any more of these in the future, but I must say that I enjoyed this theme far more than I expected, and the world that it created in these 2 sets that I was able to take a look at. If you really want to see more, just let me know, and who knows, maybe we could swing it. But until next time, I will catch you later.